Hey, what's up Guardians, TBL here, and we're back with the next part of our weapon tuning discussion video where Black Fox and I discussed a lot of the upcoming weapon changes. Now in the last video, which was admittedly quite some time ago, we talked about the blanket nerfs coming to the hand cannon class, and really how much I dislike that. But this time around, we'll be talking about some of the general changes coming to the special weapon class. We're going to cover shotguns, fusion rifles, and sniper rifles in this one. Starting off with some of the problem perks that are going to be getting hit very hard once September rolls around. Now as usual, I love to hear what you guys think, so be sure to let me know your ideas and comments about all these weapon changes in the comment section below. And without further ado, here's our discussion on the upcoming special weapon class changes. But alright, we're going to move through the specials really quickly and just kind of, for lack of better words, shotgun these out. Big changes coming to shotguns. Shot package is dead. Sorry guys, sorry Fell Winners bros. I have a Fell Winners, I've had it since the gun was officially unveiled. I got lucky with my Iron Banner rolls there. I have a shot package Fell Winners. That thing is basically a sniper rifle. Shot package is having its accuracy reduced by 30%. That is huge. That's absolutely huge. So shotguns are getting a nerf in that sense. And in a move that makes absolutely no sense to me, fusion rifles are getting nerfed. Why? Nobody was using them right now.
Yeah, fusion rifles didn't really need any nerfs, at least in my opinion. You already bopped their coil count, and you bopped the accuracy of their coils, and now you're going back and nerfing the low charge rate fusion rifles. But then again, you're buffing the high charge rate fusion rifles.
High charge rate fusion rifles are getting better accuracy. They're all getting a blanket reduction to their range, I think. And I don't understand that. I guess maybe they're trying to, again, think ahead when the shotgun nerf comes in and they don't want fusion rifles to just, everybody just switch to the high charge rate fusion rifles and go back to the days of pre-charging. Oh man, do you guys remember that? When fusion rifles, everybody was using those in Crucible and I hated it.
Plus, it's not just shot package on shotguns that's getting a nerf. Rangefinder got hit from 20 to 5.
Yeah, that's another really, really big one. And rangefinder, that's going to affect a lot of things actually, but it's getting a reduction from 20%, a 20% boost to your range, to a 5% boost. That's like not even worth it in my opinion. Yeah. So yeah, goodbye long range shotguns. No more rangefinder shot package Fell Winners or Matadors knocking on your door.
Yeah, and I think they're nerfing the damage against AI, aren't they? They're nerfing it by like 10% or something?
Yeah, but I don't really think that's going to matter too much.
Nah.
Shotguns got a 100% boost to their damage. They basically deal double damage now from what they used to against PvE opponents. So getting a reduction by 10% and taking that to a 90% increase in their damage, I think that'll be fine. They're still going to destroy everything that they come up against. We're just not going to be seeing any more of those 69,000 damage precision shots on burn weeks with Specialist. Did you see that a week or two ago? I don't want to derail, but oh man, there was a thread on the Destiny subreddit. Somebody showed off like a huge amount of damage that they did with the shotgun. It was beautiful. But finally, rounding out the special tree, sniper rifles are getting the nerf that they have needed for a very long time. Goodbye, final round. The final round perk on sniper rifles will only proc that bonus damage if you get a precision shot. This is a big change that was honestly necessary in my opinion. You had sweaty teams in trials basically rocking Effort Eat Spear with final round, pre-shooting off all but one shot, and then just one-shotting you anywhere on your body with that sniper rifle. No more of that. I'm happy about that. What about you?
I'm sorry, but if you final round, you are scum. That takes absolutely no skill because the point-and-click sniping in this game is absolutely brain dead. Especially
if you have hidden hand. It's like, oh, let me snap right on you.
I respect precision snipers, but the sniping in this game is borderline just point and click. And to just simplify that further by just saying, oh, I'll just shoot the body with final round, it won't take that much skill. I can just sit there and pop off a shot.
It basically turned the sniper rifles into sniper rifles with stopping power from Modern Warfare 2. Hey, pick any part of the body and one shot.
Yeah, essentially, it's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
typically you would see snipers just shooting off shots and getting access to final round. Though I will say it was worse before they nerfed the special ammo crates, but this is
it's necessary.
I am happy with this nerf.
I'm happy mains.
Yeah, this was definitely needed. So it's only useful in PvE now to get final round precision hits on AI, I guess.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy about that. I'm somebody who always kinds of ducks and runs for cover whenever I hear sniping in Crucible anyway. So it's nice to not have to worry about that anymore. And it was absolutely needed. It got to the point where it was ridiculous and people really didn't even want to run trials anymore because literally you knew the other team was just going to be popping off shots with effort eats on Widow's Court and then tagging you with final round and getting a one-shot kill on you regardless of where they hit you. So having final round be nerfed to the point where you only get the bonus damage if you land a precision shot, it makes it a great PvE perk.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what it's going to be. So good job. Round of applause for Bungie on that one. That's one change I like.
I honestly think that final round snipers are going to be the new sniper to use inside of PvE boss encounters.
Oh yeah.
Because of a nerf coming up.
Yeah, yeah. We just talked about sniper rifles, so we might as well go ahead and address two that I am not happy about at all. Icebreaker, Black Hammer. Oh my, I don't know what Bungie's thinking here. With the Icebreaker is basically getting a change where they're increasing the recharge time for the Icebreaker rounds from 5 seconds to 8 seconds. You get one round every 8 seconds. In my opinion, this was completely unnecessary. Icebreaker already wasn't an overused exotic, and it's going to lower the overall DPS of the weapon by like 37.5%, which it didn't need. Unless they're going to come up with some benefit to it, like now you can pick up ammo packs with Icebreaker, or increase its overall magazine size. This is a very bad thing. I'm not a fan of it.
The only way I will be happy with this is if there's a new exotic sniper that trumps it.
Which there might be.
Which there already is a confirmed exotic sniper inside the Taken game. But I'm kind of questioning why Bungie did this. I think they were trying to prepare for when Galley gets nerfed, and they thought that the community will probably go to Icebreaker after Galley gets hit.
Yeah.
So they're gonna nerf the next best thing. Plus, I don't think they like people sitting in the back of the map and shooting their quote-unquote boss encounters with Icebreaker. I wouldn't say boss encounters, I would just say, this guy's here, standing, shoot him. Cool. Full of health, mans? Sure, I'll shoot that guy.
You know, that point tags along with Black Hammer. They're nerfing Black Hammer so that the White Nail perk, it'll still restock your mag if you land 3 precision shots, but it'll now take those 3 shots from your reserve ammo. It's getting a buff to that to I think 18, but every time you land 3 precision shots, it'll pull 3 shots from your reserve ammo, so you no longer have infinite ammo. You're eventually going to run out. And a lot of people are saying, yeah, well, it's because people cheat, people sit back in encounters and do nothing but snipe. Is that a problem with our playstyle, or is that a problem with the way PvE and bosses in this game are generally handled? And I want to move on to something you said there. The reason people do that isn't because it's the best MLG strats right there to sit back in the back of the room and snipe down Sepix Man. The strategy is useful because all of the bosses in this game, all the PvE bosses in this game are nothing but bullet sponges. Very few of them have actual mechanics. Like the only few I can think of are Templar, Crota, Atheon. Everything else is bullet sponge. Everything.
Atheon technically is a bullet sponge, but it's
I guess he's the tankiest. He is the tankiest bullet sponge. Okay, so sorry, Atheon, we got to take you off this list. But that actually only goes to illustrate the problem. The reason people do that is because it's effective against bullet sponges, and that's what the bosses in this game are. We need more bosses like the Templar. The Templar fight in the Vault of Glass is one of my favorites in the game because it's just really, really good. It's really good. It's got good mechanics. You got to lower the man's shield by building up your super with the relic, and then you got to deal as much damage as you can in a small period of time. We need more encounters like that, not more Valis to bullet sponges.
Here's
sad.
Where I think they could kind of balance this out. If they increase the ammo inventory from 18 to like maybe 24, 27, maybe even 30, I wouldn't have too much of a problem. If I get 8 to 10 clips of Black Hammer, done. Like,
that would be all right.
That. I mean, I'd be, you know, that should be enough to damage a boss severely if I got 8 to 10 clips of Black Hammer.
Yeah.
But now I've only got 6, and it's just
not worth it.
I don't really see a reason to use this.
And it really didn't need it. I mean, you know, you could complain that, oh, I saw a lot of people saying, oh, well, Black Hammer, it's got infinite ammo, it's a brain-dead weapon. No, it's not. You have to land 3 precision shots, and even then, you have to land those 3 precision shots within a certain period of time. And even then, sometimes when you land those 3 precision shots, the ability still doesn't proc. I've had that happen to me tons of times where I hit 3 enemies in the head, and I still don't get my shots back. It's a gun that was very good, the best. It's the best boss-killing gun in the game, in my opinion. At least boss-killing or special weapon. But it took a lot of skill to use. You actually had to land precision shots. And against a lot of the enemies in the game, they're very mobile. Like, I remember, I think Slayer Ridge, the legend himself, just made a video about this, which you guys should definitely check out. And he's talking about how this will affect PvE and why he doesn't like it. And in the video, he's showing him trying to get precision shots against a servitor that will not sit still. And that's really indicative of most enemies in the game. Not bosses, because again, they're bullet sponges who generally stay in one spot. But I don't think Black Hammer or Hawkmoon needed these nerfs. I think I understand why Bungie wanted to do it, but I don't think they were necessary. Not at all.
Also, if you want to, like, I guess, adjust the usage of the hammer, you could make the future encounters in the Taken King. You can make those crit spots smaller. You can make the boss move. You can make snipers earn those 3 shots. You know, right now, most bosses, like, aside from, I guess, Valis' head isn't really too big.
Yeah.
But if you think of Axor, Sephix Prime, Nexus, their crit spots are literally the size of a damn, like, table. Like, you could seriously sit there and be like, this crit spot's hella big, yo. Like, I can just sit here and fire this off all day long, and all they do is sit in the same spot. This is this is super fun. You're essentially just at a shooting gallery with a big target.
With a big bullet spongy target. That's literally it.
If you want to fix that, just make the crit spot smaller, make the enemies bosses mobile, make people work for those 3 shots. I know you just touched on Slayers doesn't like, you know, enemies moving too much, but if you want to, like, take away from the weapon or try and design encounters to go away from Gallowhorn, Black Hammer, Fatebringer combo, which is so prevalent now in the PvE meta.
Yep.
Make the bosses, like, move. Make them, you know, make the crit spot smaller, and you may have some people saying, well, I might want to use something else because I can't get my ammo back, and now I'm kind of shit out of luck because I wasted all 15 of my shots with Black Hammer, you know. Maybe people use those 24 round snipers like LDR and I can't think of any more. I guess 24 rounds in reserve, but
does Praedyth have that too?
Yep. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, you can
rework the encounters, bro.
Yeah.
Rework that. That's really it.
Just have the tools.
Rework the encounters. And just to say there, Slayerge didn't say he doesn't like enemies that move around a lot. He's saying the problem he's saying that was one of the checks to Black Hammer. There are enemies that move around a lot, and it's not easy to get those precision hits.
Okay.
Just wanted to say that. But yeah, you know, so those are the changes coming to sniper rifles. Final round, glad it's gone. Well, not really gone. Glad it's being changed the way it is, because really, it didn't need to be used the way it was in PvP. That was just silly.
You want to talk about the one sniper rifle that actually got a buff?
What would that be?
No Land Beyond, bro. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. That's totally my Destiny walking stick. Yeah, No Land Beyond, finally getting a buff. Will it be enough? Find out next. Alright, that pretty much concludes our discussion on the overarching changes coming to the special weapons class. You know, the shotguns, the fusion rifles, and the sniper rifles. As you guys can no doubt tell, I am very happy with some of these changes. Stuff like Final Round and Shot Package did need to be toned down a little bit so that we don't see it quite as often in the Crucible. Final Round in particular is just something that should not have been as powerful as it is. And you know, concerning that, it's not really Bungie's fault so much as it is players who kind of just wanted to cheese the Crucible, because it was way too easy to get an old Final Round sniper, empty all but one round, and then have a one-shot kill weapon. Yeah, sure, you have to go and reload again later, but that's really kind of trivial. And it definitely made a couple of weeks of trials absolutely unplayable. But anyways, that is the end of our discussion on some of the general changes coming to the Specialist class. In our next discussion video, we'll talk a little bit more in depth about specific weapons, starting off with everybody's favorite primary sniper rifle, the No Land Beyond. Alright, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Be sure to let me know what you guys think of all the upcoming changes in the comment section below. And if you like what you saw here, do feel free to check out my channel where you can find a ton more Destiny videos coming out soon. Anyways, that's it for me. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.
For efforts like that, we might just win this.